The Philadelphia Flyers have placed Tony DeAngelo on unconditional waivers with the intention of buying out his contract. DeAngelo's time in Philadelphia revealed a mix of offensive strengths and defensive weaknesses, but unfortunately, both aspects of his game declined during his tenure with the team. DeAngelo was originally set to count $5 million against the salary cap for the 2023-24 season. The Flyers signed DeAngelo to a 2-year $10 million contract after the Flyers acquired DeAngelo from the Hurricanes for 3 draft picks during the 2022 NHL draft. However, after the buyout, the Flyers will owe him $1,666,667 per season for the next 2 years. Interestingly, DeAngelo has now been bought out twice, once by the Flyers and once by his former team, the New York Rangers. This makes him the first player in the NHL's salary cap era to be bought out multiple times, according to CapFriendly. There were recent discussions between the Flyers and the Carolina Hurricanes regarding a trade involving DeAngelo, who had spent the 2021-22 season with the Hurricanes. However, the trade fell through due to a clause in the NHL's collective bargaining agreement. This clause states that a team cannot reacquire a player it traded away less than a year ago, especially if it involves salary retention. The Flyers had planned to retain 50% of DeAngelo's salary in the deal, but due to this restriction, they decided to pursue the buyout option instead. Rather than waiting for a potential resolution, the Flyers proactively chose the buyout route. Following the signing of Noah Cates, they had a window to exercise their right to buy out DeAngelo. Cates' filing for salary arbitration created a second buyout window for the Flyers. They opted for this approach over the 50% salary retention and acquiring a marginal prospect, reportedly Massimo Rizzo, in a trade back to Carolina. The Flyers were willing to absorb a small cap hit in the 2024-25 season to achieve immediate cap savings of $3.3 million. Moreover, this decision allowed them to retain an additional salary retention slot for the 2023-24 season, giving them flexibility for potential trades and better returns in the future. There was speculation that the deal would be finalized on July 9, 1 year and a day after the Flyers acquired DeAngelo from Carolina. Hurricanes general manager Don Waddell made the trade seem more like a matter of when and not if during his media availability on July 1. But July 9 came and went and there was no deal. One possible explanation for why Carolina is heavily rumored to be in the running to acquire defenseman Erik Karlsson from the San Jose Sharks. While those negotiations are as of yet unresolved, there would be little reason to have both Karlsson and DeAngelo, both offensively oriented, right-handed shooting defensemen, on the same roster, one that already includes Brent Burns, another blue liner who fits that same bill. That left the Flyers with 2 choices. They could wait on Carolina, or they could buy out DeAngelo. In Philadelphia, he posted respectable offensive numbers with 11 goals and 42 points in 70 games. However, his defensive performance was largely subpar, finishing the season with a -27 rating and ranking last among 326 qualified defensemen in even-strength defensive goals above replacement, -10.9, according to Evolving Hockey. DeAngelo, who will turn 28 in October, was also scratched from the lineup for the final 5 games of the season for unspecified reasons. The Flyers ultimately decided to part ways with DeAngelo after just 1 season. As for DeAngelo's future, it remains uncertain where he will end up. It is worth noting that he still possesses offensive skills that could be valuable for a team like Carolina, given their strong defensive structure and potential ability to mitigate his defensive weaknesses. However, it will ultimately depend on whether a team is willing to take a chance on him. Would you like your team to sign DeAngelo? Comment down below. Thank you for your support. Like and subscribe. See you at the next video.